Hello, and welcome to my YouTube channel. Please ensure to like, share, and subscribe. And also click the bell notification in the top right-hand corner to be made aware anytime I upload tutorials or videos to YouTube. All right, let's craft together. I thought I would jump on and I wanted to show you these tumblers that I got. I'm going to link them in the description of this tutorial. But these are the glow-in-the-dark 20-ounce skinny tumblers. And the supplier, I only ordered 3 of them. But the packaging, the way they shipped them, it was really quick. I'm so impressed with this supplier. Again, I'm going to link them in the description. But you have your 20-ounce skinny tumbler. And then they also send you the metal straw, not plastic. And they send you the little brush to clean the straws. That is the cutest thing. At first, I was like, what is all this stuff? That is the cutest thing. And then they even send you the bottom that goes on here is actually plastic. So they give you, not plastic, but rubber. They give you a rubber bottom to put on here after you're done. But this is my first time using glow-in-the-dark tumblers. So I'm going to be using this image that I got off of Creative Fabrica. And I thought it would be really, really cute. So you do have to use a UV light to get these to glow in the dark properly. So I'll look around and see if I can find mine. I know I got one. And I'm also going to be using my shrink wrap. So I'm going to go ahead and get this wrapped up. Make sure you take your lid off. My image is an 8.4 by 9.55. 8.4 by 9.55. I do have to cut a little bit of it off. I will tell you that much. Because, you know, your paper is longer than that. So I'm going to cut this down the size. Right now I'm trying to see what I got going on. So I'm going to cut this down to size, and I'm going to cut this overage because I don't want that overage on the bottom or the top. And then I'm going to come back. We're going to tape this baby up. You need some heat tape. We're going to tape it up so that we can get it as seamless as possible. And yeah. Hey guys, make sure that before you do your tumbler, sublimate these tumblers, that you do wipe them down with alcohol and let them air dry. I've already done that step. And then we're going to put this in my Hamilton Beach convection oven. I'm going to link that one in the description too, because I get a lot of people ask me what convection oven am I using. So I'm going to put that in the description as well, so you will know exactly which convection oven I'm using. It is the large format Hamilton Beach convection oven. You want to make sure that it says convection oven, and you do not want to cook any food in these convection ovens once you start sublimating in them because of the gases that, you know, come from the sublimation ink. Okay, I'm using ASUP paper. Y'all know who I love. I'm using ASUP paper and ASUP ink, and I have the Epson Workforce 7720, which has been discontinued. But I grabbed it up before they did that, and Lord, thank you, Jesus. So yeah, I'm going to get my scissors. I'm gonna cut this down, and then I'm gonna come back when I get ready to tape it so you guys can see how I tape it. But yeah, we're gonna walk through this process together on the glow-in-the-dark sublimation tumbler. Okay, be right back. All right, guys, got it cut down to the size that I needed. I'm gonna go ahead and start my tape to hold this baby in place. And you want to make sure that you close this seam really good. So you're going to see me focusing a lot on the seam, okay? Because you do not want air to be able to get up underneath that seam, because that will make or break. That seam can make or break your tumbler, okay? So give me 1 second, pulling it tightly here. And I'm just going to go down this seam, pulling the tape tightly and holding that paper down really, really good. And then I'm going to show you. Give me 1 second. You do not want any bubbles to be able to get in here. And that feels kind of loose. I'm going to pull it up and then I'm going to go back down. You want to just kind of feel around your tumbler to make sure you don't feel any air, not air, but, well, yeah, air, like air bubbles. You don't want that. That is the cardinal sin on your tumblers being ruined. You know, one day I'm going to have a big, nice, fancy work area so that I don't have to hold this stuff on my lap to try to get it together. One day. So, okay? Y'all go ahead and speak that into existence for me. All right, so you want to close that seam off. You want that seam closed off. I like to take my nail and kind of go down the seam to make sure that I have that seam down nicely. And this one, I might even take this little silver thing off because we don't need that. I set the little rubber things down. I think they do. I'll get them in a minute. All right, I'm going to go down one more time on this seam just to be on the safe side. You cannot mess that seam up, guys. Don't mess it up. Don't mess it up. All right, I'm excited to see how this glows in the dark. All three of I only got 3 tumblers, and they were like $38 for 3, I believe, because I was too lazy to go to Aviva. Some people say I'm calling the name of the store. I call it Join Us. They say it's Join US. I don't know. Whichever one works for you works for me. But either way, I think people know what I'm talking about, I hope. I always link them in the description, so you cannot not order from the right place. All right. And when I get my tape on, I always go around and press really good the tape areas to make sure there's no air pockets that can get underneath. It's always even a good idea to kind of put it on a flat surface, you know, and just kind of spin it. But you just want to make sure that you close this baby off as best as possible because you don't want any ghosting. And one day I'm going to get a tape dispenser. But so I don't have to be doing like this. You know, I've been telling myself that for 8 years now, that I'm going to get a tape dispenser. And out of all the stuff that I've ever ordered, I don't ever be thinking about a tape dispenser. That is a shame, Doris. All right, so we're going to get this tape on. And just as another extra precaution, we're going to be using the shrink wrap. So we are going to, if we get any ghosting on this baby, it was just meant to happen. You know how you just say, it was just meant to happen. It was just meant to happen. But I'm casting out it in the name. Okay? All right. So there we have that. go around again. Make sure I got that good. Got that bottom really good. You want to make sure you have it taped off really good, guys. No air pockets or anything like that, okay? Once you get it taped off, you're going to take it and put it inside your shrink wrap. And this is part I struggle with. I always think my shrink wrap too little. But it's not. It's just me. Some people take a piece of paper, butcher paper, regular copy paper, and they put it around there and tape that. No, this is as far as I go right here, shrink wrap, okay? I'm going to try not to burn this, and I do notice, guys, a lot of times I tell y'all don't get too close and don't burn it. I burn mine all the time. I do. I burn the shrink wrap, and then I put a piece of paper over it to cover it up, and I've not had any problems, but I'm going to try my best not to get too close. I always get too close, always. When you do this, you always want to kind of go inward to the out, and you want to leave the bottom and the top for last so that you can seal it off, okay? All right, so got my shrink wrap on there, and I think I got it as tightly as possible. This is where I always get into trouble because I'm like, oh, I see a few little bubbles that I think I can get closer, and then I get closer, and then whoop, that shrink wrap just pops right open. So I'm gonna go ahead and call it quits while I can, because I'm always telling you guys not to, get too close. All right, so that's it, guys. We're going to put this in the convection oven for 6 minutes. At the 3 minute mark, I'm going to rotate it so that it can get even distribution of the heat source. And then we'll pull it out at the full 6 minutes. I do recommend that you have like a heat thermometer inside your convection oven because once you open that convection oven, the heat escapes, and you do want to allow it to get back up to your 350 so that you are sublimating at 350 and you know what you're sublimating at. If you're depending on your convection oven, you put it on the dial for it to be 350, but you really don't know if it's hit 350 yet or not. Okay. So that's why I highly recommend you get a heat thermometer to put or a thermometer to put inside of your convection oven. Okay. And yeah, so we're gonna go to the convection oven and get this party started. And I'll look for my UV light. Okay. All right. So now that we have it, we've unraveled everything. It came out really nicely. You don't see where there is any break in here. And that's just because of the way we make sure that we wrap it really nicely. And I know you guys have a glare on there, so you can't see it as nicely as it came out. But A-Sub is the bomb diggy. All right, so we got our straw, metal straw. That goes in, and these are the little rubber things that go on the bottom to keep you from scratching up your, um, your tumbler on the bottom. So I'm gonna put that on just like that. Goes just like that, and there you have it. There you have it. Now this is the glow in the dark. I did find my UV light, and as soon as I plugged it in, it said boop. So I think I plugged the wrong cord in it. Must have been too much power. So I don't think we're going to be able to see the glow in the dark part of it. I can try. Y'all don't laugh at me when I get up because I'm tacky. I'm tacky. Hold on 1 second. All right. So y'all get to see how tacky I am. But I don't really think it's going to, do anything for us. But, we'll give it a shot here. Yeah, we're gonna definitely need the UV on it, but I will see if I can find I know I got one other little small one, so I'll see if I can find that one, and then I'll upload a short story so you guys can see it, because I think it's gonna be really, really pretty if I can get that UV light on there. So it's not the type of glow in the dark that you just cut the lights off and bam, it glows. So I want to play with it and see if I can find my other little small UV lamp that I would use when I'm doing acrylic, and see if that will give me some type of light on it. And we'll go from there. Okay. So I got the image from Creative Fabrica. I will link the design in the description. I also use heat tape, A-Sub 8.5 by 11 paper, A-Sub ink, and what else? I'm using the Epson Workforce 7720, and I ordered these off of Amazon. I'm going to link the supplier in the description. A1 service from the supplier. And like I said, I got 3 of these, and they were like $38, something like that. It wasn't very expensive, because who wouldn't feel like going anywhere to get them? Me. What else? Use your heat gloves, guys. I use my Hamilton Beach. I was going to say HP, my Hamilton Beach convection oven, and I will link where I bought it from and everything. I'm pretty sure it's still there in the description as well if you'd like to purchase it. And that's it, guys. 350. Oh, also get your thermometer, heat thermometer. 350 for 60 seconds. Not 60 seconds, 6 minutes. And then we turned it at the halfway mark. Okay. Look at the marshmallows, how they came out so cute. Oh my God. They came out beautiful. Okay. All right. So that's it, guys. That's my story. I'm sticking to it. If you are currently in my Facebook group, guys, thank you so much for the love and support that you show me via Facebook. And if you're currently subscribed to my YouTube channel, thank you guys so much for subscribing to my YouTube channel. I'm almost at 10,000 subscribers, guys. OMG, I think I'm gonna hit 10,000 by my goal. My goal to my personal goal and gift to myself for Christmas was 10,000 subscribers by the end of the year. So I'm almost there. Oh my God. Big celebration. And I'm gonna do a giveaway when I hit 10,000 subscribers. So stay tuned for that. Um, and what else? And if you're not subscribed to my YouTube channel, you like my method of teaching, I have over 300 and something tutorials on my YouTube channel on all types of crafts. And if you're not subscribed, then please like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Now, for the giveaway, you will have to be a subscriber, okay? And I'll put all the details in a tutorial coming to you soon when I hit that 10K, 10,000. Oh my God, I can't believe it. But anyway, all right, guys, so that's it. That's my story. I'm sticking to it. Oh, and if you send a Facebook group request to my group, you do have to accept the rules. If you don't agree to the rules, then I'm sorry, because normally you get spammers and people that's trying to scam people. They just join all kinds of groups, and so I try to keep as much riffraff out of the group as possible. So nothing personal, but if you get a decline, you can always submit again. Just make sure you answer the questions. Okay. All right, guys, that's my story. I'm sticking to it. And my motto is each one reach one so that each one can teach one. And you guys have a great day. Bye. Guys, so that is the tumbler with the lights on. I did find my little small UV lamp, so I'm going to show you how it looks in the dark with the UV on. So let's take a look. I'm gonna get all my lights together here. Okay, that off, and the UV light on, and that's what it looked like with the UV on it. I'll get a little close up for you. Look how pretty that is. I wish it had stayed like that without the UV on it. So, as promised, that's the glow in the dark Sublimation Tumbler. That is it. Look at the little marshmallows. Anyway, alright, that's it, guys. Bye.